Hello peoples, welcome back to my channel. It's Sandy and I'm back with another video. After a very long time, I think abhi pata nahi kitna din ho gaya hai. I have to check because I really don't remember how long it has been. So actually I thought ki aaj I'll make a video on a particular topic. I'll let you know what is the topic, and I'll also get ready for a short because I have to मेक अ शॉर्ट एज वेल. सो मैं दो काम एक साथ कर लेती हूँ क्योंकि मेरे पास टाइम ज्यादा नहीं है. सो आई ट्राई टू मल्टीटास्क, सो प्लीज बेयर विथ मी. सो लेट्स इंट्रोड्यूस द टॉपिक विच आई विल बी टॉकिंग अबाउट. सो पहले आई विल आस्क यू टू वॉच दिस रील, देन आई विल स्टार्ट स्पीकिंग अबाउट इट.
This year, I was like, I'm going to go on more dates. I've gotten comfortable with myself so much. What if the right person walks in and I'm just so scared to allow him in my life and ruin my sacred space? So I have been asking few of my friends, knowing that they know me, to set me up on blind dates. And I did go on a few of them. And my very first blind date was in the month of January. And let me tell you how that went. First date was all okay. So we go out another date. Here I am telling him about something that I'm going through. It was actually about my mom. I have not even finished the sentence and he's already given me a solution. I say something, he's like, take her to hospital, just get this done, then bring her here. I'm like, bro, if you let me speak, you would know that I have tried everything that you just said. While I keep trying to speak and have a conversation with him, he keeps interrupting me. I am like, what the fuck? Go to this coffee place, we're sitting down, having a conversation, and then he goes on to say something about his life. He's like, I'm trying this, I'm trying that. So I sit down, I have my mouth shut, I listen to him entirely, and then I'm like, hey, do you want to know what I think about this? Do you want my opinion? And he goes, yeah, please. So I go on to say what I think about it, and I was like, did you see what I did there? He was like, what? You were talking, I did not interrupt you, I let you speak. When you finished, I asked you, do you want to know my opinion about it? And he was like, now you do? I was like, I'm just learning. You're 30 years old. What do you mean you're learning about it? Which university are you from that you've not gotten a degree of just understanding the basics of talking to another human being? Not on a date, just another human being. But the more dates I've gone on, the more I've realized why I'm happy single.
So as we can see that Rida basically went out on a date with this particular guy where for it was a second date, and she tried to speak something about her mother, and this guy was interrupting her, and she said that she got annoyed, and then when they were in some like coffee shop, they were speaking and the guy was speaking about something and she listened to it, and after that she said, do you want my own honest opinion? And the guy said, yes, I want my own, like I want your honest opinion. And then like she spoke about it, and then she said like, did you see what I did there? And then uske baad jo hua, like, you know, this happened, and the guy said, okay, I understand that. So, in this particular situation, I'll say, I agree with Rida. ठीक है, like हो सकता है you might get annoyed about this particular situation where you're trying to speak and this person is not listening to you. It gets annoying. But you also have to understand that this guy, maybe he was like, he just wanted to give you a solution, and like he listened to you and he just wanted to give you a solution, and he just might not have realized what happened, and he was like, okay, so this person is saying this to me, I should just give her my opinion that you should do this, you should do that. She also mentions like dude, if you would have listened to me, I have done everything. But you also have to understand that person is meeting you for the second time, and he doesn't really know you, how you react to the situations and everything. So he doesn't know anything about you, how you react. So you have to give him a benefit of the doubt. I understand her opinion as well, but I also am understanding his thinking, because he might not have even realized what he did, or like, you know, he might not have even realized that this particular situation might have offended her. So when Rida actually told him that, you know what, did you see what I did? You told about the whole situation. And then I listened to it, and then I asked you, do you want my honest opinion? And then she said, this is what I did. So the guy was like very considerate, and he said, oh, okay, I understood. And so he was like, and then the guy said, I'm 30 years, like I'm still learning. And then Rida was like, you're 30 years old, and like, what are you learning? Like, so I felt like she was being very inconsiderate. Like, just because he's 30 years old doesn't mean that he knows everything. And to be honest, in this particular situation, he doesn't know you, and he doesn't really know how you react or how you would have reacted. But then he was like very considerate about the situation, like, I understand. Then you coming and like saying like this, like, what, like, this happened. You have to understand that men and women, they function very differently. Like, I also had this like, in my mind, like, yeah, like, समझ में नहीं आ रहा है इसको, like, why isn't he understanding? But you have to understand that person has been raised in a different scenario, different situation, different family, सब कुछ different, and you were raised in a different situation, different scenario, and different situations, family, and everything. And then struggles you might have faced were different from his struggles, what he might have faced. So in this scenario, I am understanding Rida's point, but then I'm also saying ki she is not right, because you are like criticizing him about a thing which he has done very unintentionally. It was not like he did not listen to you. He did listen to you, and he just wanted to give the solution right away. It was like, मतलब उसमें उससे थोड़ा शायद ये मतलब गलती, आई विल नॉट से, मतलब he did not listen to you because he interrupted you. It is a very small thing, I think so. And when you said that, I did this, and he was like, I'm learning, he took that as a good, like, he took that like feedback as a good thing, and he said that I'm learning. And then you going ahead and said you're 30 years old and you don't know anything. It does, like, age does not really matter, to be honest. Like, manners and like willfulness or wiseness, ये सब with age नहीं आता है, with experiences आते हैं. तो टू बी ऑनेस्ट, आई डोंट रियली फॉलो रिदा, बट वो मेरे फीड में कभी कभी आ जाती है. तो आई डोंट रियली like whatever she says, I say, like, for some reels I do relate to her, but most of the reels she's like very like men bashing, I think. So I understand that she might have had her worst of the experiences, but then she being generalizing the gender totally, it's wrong, I think, because I also have had my like fair share of experiences with the men, with the guys, but I still think there are good guys out there. There are men who are emotionally intelligent. There are men who are understanding. There are men who listens to you, and there are men who are open to criticism, open to feedback, like this guy was. So yeah, so I think ki Rida is being like ज़्यादा critical about the situation. So that's it. I just wanted to see this छोटा सा feedback that I had about Rida's this particular reel. So that's why I thought कि I'll just make a छोटा सा video and I'll do the my base for my reel. So do let me know your thoughts in the comments. What do you think? Like, was she right, or was he wrong, or was the whole situation was like blown out of proportion? कुछ भी हो सकता है. And if you like this video, do like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.